Right, this is a solution I've come up with now, is to put the mill section on stilts so the train can actually get underneath, and there'll be a hopper under there just to fill in. There's now my scratch built pit head, and what I've now done is because I can't get everything in I want, I've now mocked up with cardboard. The cardboard you can see in front of you, this section here is going to be a stone wall, and then at the side of here is going to be a pump house with some small utility buildings. Going further back, this will be a tunnel that comes through here. It'll have a banking coming down, and then this section here will have machines driving across the top, coal mounts, and then to this side of the wall I'm going to then start putting my buildings in for a coal staging loading area. Then we're not the buildings that will be there, that was just a mock up to see what it would look like. So basically then you've got a building coming off here, and then a big hopper, machines driving, loading it, and that'll take me onto my second board. And I think you'll agree it actually gives it a good 3D effect now. It's not just a flat piece of board. Unfortunately I wanted to be a bit further on, which after this video I'll have to go then cut in the wood, but the footage you had of making the pit head and the gearing and moving stuff around somehow got deleted on my computer, and then because my card was getting full it erased it once it had loaded it. So I'm having to go backwards now to show you how I got to this stage. So what I'll do now is I'll take this lot down, get it into timber, and show you a later date how I got to this. And it's not always about just getting on with it. I've moved buildings around, I've done all sorts. So what I'll do is I'll go back to when I had none of this on, put my buildings on, and actually show the problem I had at the beginning, which led me to do this. But unfortunately, like I say, I lost the footage on that. So let's see how we go with this and go from there. Right, so this is how it was with the pump station there, boiler house. Just there, roadway in the background, the mill, pit head, and then all it would leave me is the section just here. That's the only section it'll leave me then to put the pump house in, and then pretty much full, and then it was sort of linking this area up. It just wasn't working. So after a few days of taking things off, turning them round, the solution was to build it up in the cardboard like I've shown you and do the wood. So I'm now going to go down, cut the wood, and sort of get it into some sort of position and show you just how it looks when it's all timbered out. Right, so here we are, cut the columns, all glued into position. All the board now been glued up. This takes us nicely round to where I said earlier. So if you just bear with me a second now, I'll put one or two of the buildings on to see now what it's going to start to look like. So we'll start off with the factory just over here. Right, as you can see now, I've got some of the buildings on. Now I've just noticed a problem here, where I'm not quite wide enough here. Now I was worried about the track and the wall going along the front of here, but I've roughly got a piece here knocked out to there, so it's looking like I could add a little bit more, give me a bit more realism to getting in and out of this shutter in here. And what I want to do in this area here is put the old steam pump house, and then a bit further down will be the new boiler house, replacing the steam. And then we've got this area now that I can start to landscape and fill up, and then obviously we'll start the buildings round about here, round, and then come over the track there. So a little bit more to do, but I'll try and keep you updated this time. Like I say, I was gutted that I'd lost the footage of building that there. I've got one or two stills, but it's not the same. So I'll crack on a bit more and let you see the progress as it happens. Right, let me show you where I've got to so far today. As you saw, I got the upright pillars in. I've now clayed up in between to make it look like ash. That is proper ash on there, but now that'll come out. Stone walls in now. And also the cobbles. So not bad progress today. Just zoom out. Not bad progress at all. I'll show you now how the buildings are. It goes on like so. And then the next thing has changed again. That is going to sit there. Which I don't think looks too bad. As for the pit gear, I'm going to leave that open up to there, and it's roughly going to sit where it is, about so. And that'll sit there, and I think them will be the final resting places of the buildings now. I've tried them all ways. looking too bad now. So I think my next thing will be is to finish off the bridge work there and get the other retaining wall in. Against the area over here, and then I'll get some weathering done on the walls and around this section finished off. Like I say, this wasn't the video I was supposed to be putting up. I lost all the footage, so I had to rush round and do so much of it to get me update up. But anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for being patient, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.